Welcome back, everyone! Are you ready to hear Mr. Miles Edgeworth taking a stand? Because you'll probably say something important, I'm sure. Maybe like, I'm not guilty, or I'm what? Yeah, he will say that. I'm innocent, dang it! What am I doing? Okay, anyway. Gotta get that out of my throat before we start now, huh? Let's do this! Take the stand, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. You heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? ... What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? ... I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! What? What should I do? Find him! Quickly! We cannot allow him to get away. Very suspicious indeed. Perhaps it's an admission of his guilt. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. ... A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? ... One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. ... Very well. Court is adjourned. Ah, dang it. And I wanted to hear what Edgeworth had to say, too. You only get to say a couple things, though. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yeah, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. ... Mr. Edgeworth! Ugh! Did you say something? Don't look so pained! I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. ... I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. ... What is this about, Edgeworth? ... It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I wonder if he's talking about DL6, even though he wasn't the criminal in that. I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe he really was the criminal in that, and we were just being lied to this whole time, thinking it was someone else. Who could that someone else have been, though? Who knows? December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? ... I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick! Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. ... I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero. My gosh, Larry, come on now. Let's be serious now here. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? ... Nick! I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us too? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you and you, Larry. Not me? ... But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? ... Enough with the silent treatment! Yeah, Edgeworth. Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? ... You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait! Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. ... It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? The class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade? A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. That's an oddly specific number. How do you remember that oddly specific number? I would think more like, oh, it was like $30 or $40, just because, you know, 4th grade memory and all that. That was like a long time ago, after all. Anyway, I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. Is that actually that's not actually a thing kids do in schools these days, do it? Or even in Japan for that matter. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give me my money back! You're such a meanie! Just admit you did it! You can't have the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah! And no borrowing my eraser! You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race! Or in the library committee! Give it back my suitcase and unload you! And you... Freaking auto-advancing. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teachers thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. Oh wait, I thought it was young. I thought it was young Phoenix speaking, not regular Phoenix. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. ... That's when it happened. Oh, I want to hear young Edgeworth object. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. And you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. Yes, I can just imagine a young Miles Edgeworth speaking just like this. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he used to did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you just shut up? This is how it always is. Everyone's ganging up and picking up on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. ... Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends. Wow! I had no idea! Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot! That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry! Yeah, well... I was just lucky that... I was just lucky that day that I took the day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, I guess so anyway. Edgeworth's goals. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident! Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad! ... It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. ... Wait, you don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. ... Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Ah, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. ... Okay, let's go. And exactly what kind of evidence did you just clean out? Well, it looks like it cleaned out the camera anyway. For some reason. What else was cleaned out there? Looks like there was one more thing, or maybe two? I don't know, everyone. What else was cleaned out? This is the autopsy report. That's the DL6. Wait. Okay, still got the Misty Faye photo. I don't know. What else is thrown out? I can't even tell right now. Still got the same profiles, I'm pretty sure, anyway. So, okay, so that's that. I guess let's go ahead and present some evidence, Mr. Butts, eh? Alright, what do you gotta say, man? Woohoo! I was hot out there, hot! I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. I suppose so. Well, we'll see about that now. Will he really be Will he really be too happy to say anything about anything? Probably so, anyway. Usually when they say that, they kind of mean it. Or do they? Maybe they don't really mean it. I bet he's got something to say about... I don't think he's got anything to say about anything, actually. Yeah, that's too bad. It's not like he was around during DL6 or anything, so I was like, he's got nothing to say about that, of course. So, I guess we're gonna go ahead and make a move then, to the detention center. December 27th. Detention center. Visitor's room. ... You look as grim as always. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 4th grade? Lunch money? ... Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. ... Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. ... Perhaps. Well, I mean, I guess at least he admitted. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? ... I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. We were rescued. We all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Well, it's a good thing you didn't wind up in bad of condition as he did. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of the courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find a suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now is no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. I guess it kind of is, isn't it now? Well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Well, that's too bad anyway. But maybe you'll have something to say about this. Perhaps? No, not really. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. ... You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed! Haha. Right, misty face photo. Sorry. I don't really care about this, even though it relates directly to DL6 for some reason. Why do I not care about this? I don't know. Maybe you care about the metal detector. Not really. I didn't think so. The parrot? Really? How about this? ... It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth! So wait, that happened when? When did that happen? It actually did happen on December 28th. Go figure, I suppose. Well, no, it is not a coincidence then. Photograph of the scene of the murder. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father! Don't show him that! You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Well, sorry, Edgeworth. I guess we're not gonna show you anything then. So nothing there, and I guess it's time to move! Dang it, I have to clear up my throat a lot today again. My goodness. It's just one of those things that lingers forever and ever and ever and ever. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come that may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. ... Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So we really can't go in there, huh? Hey, that's a lie. Of course we can go in there. Whatever. Okay, so I want to go to what's-his-face's office real quick. What's his name again? Grossberg. That's where I want to go. I want to go to his office. Just see what's up. December 27th. Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Or not, or yes, or maybe. I don't know. Maybe we will come back, maybe we won't come back. I don't know. I'm not going to judge, or will I? Okay, let's see. Well, Criminal Affairs Department, why not? December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. You'll get him, Gumshoe. You'll get him. Or will you? Maybe he won't get him. Maybe he's really lying. I believe him. I believe in Gumshoe. Okay. The public beach. It's something's gotta be here, right? Gourd Lake Public Beach, December 27th? Huh. The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. That would make sense anyway. So let's see then. I guess we can only... Oh, I see what they mean by that now. I guess we can only go to the boat rental shop then, eh? Let's go see what we got here. December 27th, boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I did. I did personally, but you know, I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure, of course, but I had a feeling after we heard about him in the DL6, after we heard from the parrot about DL6, I figured maybe he'd be involved somehow. ... Ahem! ... I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. It's Grossberg, right? Hello, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing! Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow! That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho! What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find out anything out about it, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? We may never know, in fact. Well, anyway, let's examine the door first of all. Let's just see if we can do anything with that. The boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone is around.
The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
He didn't seem like a bad person.
Yeah, well, it's always the ones who look good that end up being the worst criminals anyway. Oh, we can actually go inside there. Alright, whatever, let's go inside then. December 27th, caretaker's shack. ...
Nobody's home. Hello, squawk! Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, squawk! I can't believe he'd run off and leave the poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, squawk!
Yeah, well, anyway, is there any information here that we might be able to see? Oh, yeah, this thing.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk! Let's open it, Nick, come on!
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw! But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. Like a gun, perhaps! ... The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring!
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. ... Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. ... The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake. Getting on the boat. Firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. ...
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Add a letter from the safe to the court record. Well, good thing this door was left unlocked, huh? Well, let's go ahead and check that evidence then, shall we? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Interesting, anyway. What about you, good sir?
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly, he says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me.
Hello, squawk!
Anyway, let's see then. I guess we'll we'll leave? I suppose? Maybe? Well, anyway, we did find a very, very important clue, so that'll probably be the hint we all need here. But we don't need to be right here. We need to be somewhere else. Preferably the Gourd Lake entrance, of course. But not right there. That's a shame. Well then, maybe the Criminal Affairs Department, maybe maybe Grossberg's office might be the way to go. Probably, anyway. Nothing here, figured as much. Alright, so detention center. It's gotta be Grossberg. He said, did you find something? We'll go ahead and have a talk. Really? Huh. Okay, Renko Law offices?
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Talk. What to do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? Oh wait, I didn't even think to present that to Edgeworth.
You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work.
Any ideas? Well, any good ideas?
This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth, and it won't let go. Apparently so, anyway. Alrighty then, let's present that note. Stop showing me stuff and let's get cracking. We only have today to get to the bottom of this. Okay, my jeez. If that's how it's gonna have to be. Alright, let's go ahead and present that to Edgeworth then, I'd say. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not a good idea. Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. ... Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe? Maybe he's talking about the statuette of limitations of the DL6 incident? ... Wait, that old man.
Well, what is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I suppose that is a possibility anyway. Let's have a talk then, shall we? Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. And then an earthquake much more severe than the one I experienced in real life just a couple days ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thin, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. ... That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress has caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? ...
Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
Excuse me. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
About that nightmare. Well, everyone, you know what I think? I think we'll hear about the nightmare in the next exciting episode. Sorry, everybody. I have to do it. No, I don't. I don't really have to do it, but I want to do it because I want to do a cliffhanger, dang it. I want to do an appropriate cliffhanger. No inappropriate cliffhangers like case number 3. That was a bad cliffhanger. That was a cliffhanger that shouldn't have happened because reasons. But anyway, whatever. This is a real cliffhanger now, everyone. And you're gonna like it. You'll find out the answer to this nightmare in the next exciting episode. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.